that you'll never find another like me.
Maybe.
Hello everyone, hello, how are we doing? Happy Wednesday. Oh, my camera was blown out. Welcome on in everyone, happy Wednesday. Yimmy, thank you for that first melon. How are you? I hope you're having an amazing time in Marvel Rivals. Oh my goodness. Why is my camera so bright? It wasn't like that literally 2 seconds ago. Listen, okay. My computer is having some crazy cuckoo, I don't even know how to describe it, situations recently, and I feel like I've done a pretty good job at like adjusting. Here, does that fix it? Maybe a little bit, maybe a little, I don't know, it's fine. Oh, now I'm orange. What's happening? Okay, you guys. My computer has been acting up. None of my settings have been saving recently, and I have no idea why. This is something that happened on my old computer, which was a laptop, when I very first started streaming, and I'm thankfully haven't had that many issues in the time from then to now when it comes to camera stuff. But I noticed that since I came back from a little bit of a break, from basically since I got back from Vancouver, that my camera's just been kind of silly, goofy, weird, and I'm not really sure why. Let me see if this fixes it. Just doing a little reset, maybe. You know, it's not ideal, but we're working with what we got for today. But how are you guys doing? I hope you're all doing well. Happy Wednesday. It is January 15th, which is wild to me that that's even like a thing right now. Like, the fact that start of the year has already gone as quickly as it has is insane, and I don't know how it happened, and it's been very stressful, but we're here. And as you might know, if you follow me on my socials, you would know that today we are going to be starting some prep for a very exciting thing that I've been kind of hinting at over the past few months, because I've been working on it for that long. Um, but basically, I decided that this year I wanted to really like stretch some of my creative juices in The Sims. I feel like because I've been playing for so long, I've literally been playing since Sims 2, I want to say. I didn't really get into Sims 1 at all. Started playing around with Sims 2 and then really committed, right, to Sims 4. And I've been playing that now for so long. I feel like there's so many things in the game that I do all the time, and I really wanted to kind of stretch my creative juices a little bit, and start like kind of like a world takeover, a world takeover, a rebuild, if you will, of all of the different pieces. Basically every single lot, and kind of take it all down and start completely from scratch. And we're gonna do different lots. We're gonna do maybe a few characters, and it's all gonna be inspired by either books that I'm currently reading, books that I read as a kid, and some of your favorite books. That's kind of my goal for this build, and I've been really excited about it. I've been doing a lot of planning, lots of brainstorming. The spreadsheet is ridiculous. And basically anytime I've had like any chance to breathe, I've been dedicating a lot of time to just like jotting down things that I want to happen with this. And I've literally been thinking about doing this. I think I started thinking about it actually like summer, I want to say, of last year. But I wanted to have it be like a full-blown dedicated project for 2025. So I thought, let's just get into it. Obviously, the past couple weeks have been very intense out here in LA, so trying to like schedule that into normal schedule was kind of impossible. But I'm very grateful to say that I think I don't want to jinx anything, but I think some of the worst of the fires have passed us, and so I can just kind of dedicate my time to my normal schedule, normal content, like I wanted to. So we're gonna be jumping into some of the planning for that today. As I said, I've been working on having the like general structure of how this is gonna go done. Like I've been working on that for a while now, but obviously because it is stream and it's something that I'm doing on stream, I want you guys to be included in it. And so I figured let's do our first journey into the Fantasy Sims world. We haven't decided what we're calling it yet. That's one thing that I wanted us to do together. But kind of get into maybe doing some CC shopping for it, and then also just kind of clearing some stuff out. I did create the new save yesterday, but there was an update. Because when is there not an update? The first of 2 base game updates for the 25th anniversary of The Sims officially came out yesterday. So we're also dealing with that. So some stuff is loading up, some stuff isn't. I just have to go through my CC and kind of pull apart the stuff that isn't working right now out. So I figured today we're mostly going to be doing some CC shopping, and then we'll see if it loads up. That's the big question mark. But that's what we're going to be up to today. Thanks as always to the EA Creator Network for being a part of my Sims journey. I'm very excited. There's so much going on right now with the Sims 24th, that was last year, 25th anniversary. And so I'm very excited to like see everything that they're coming up with, and we're going to be looking into it more on stream as usual. But it's so good to see everyone. I hope you're all doing well. It's Wednesday. The Wednesdays are Wednesdaying. I don't know. I feel like coming out of this past week, where if you haven't followed me on socials or you're not in the Discord, I have been posting a little bit about my situation when it came to the Los Angeles fires and trying to stay safe and everything. And I think I can speak for a lot of people who live in LA right now. We're just all kind of walking around in a bit of a fog and a bit of a daze. So trying to like be in normal life, normal world is very challenging and exhausting. And so trying to settle back in has been a little bit of a crazy thing on our end, but we're hanging in. And thank you again so much to everybody who has sent a lovely message, checking in, said hi, wanted to send well wishes to me, to Mama Melon, etc. It's meant a lot to me, and I know it's meant a lot to them as well. But also a couple other just general announcements. I usually take the beginning of stream to give announcements. But basically, I've been thinking a lot about content creation and how I want to spend content creation hours and time over this year, because I feel like there's so much that goes into what a lot of us streamers do, and I've been thinking about it, and I've been spending a lot of time in the like co-working, body doubling category as a viewer. And I was thinking about this. I'm like, most of the time on my stream, and this has been something that I've noticed over the past, like, I want to say like 6 months or so, right? Is we're lurking, we're hanging out. Masala, hello. Lauda. This is the second time Discord and Twitch didn't notify me? What? And my background, oh my god, not the background music being louder than I am. Weird. Okay, I don't know what happened to all of my settings. That's so weird. All of my settings decided to be very, very rude. Is that better? Let's hope that's a little bit better. But Masala, how are you? I'm sorry that Twitch and Discord didn't notify you. That's very, very rude. I hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. Happy time zone. Welcome on in. I'm just going through some general announcements. But yes, as I said, I've been thinking about this for the last little bit of time, because I've been spending a lot of time in the co-working and body doubling category on Twitch, which I think is so cool that Twitch has created a specific category for this. But I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I spend a lot of time in those streams while I'm building offline, or, you know, doing stuff for content creation. And I was thinking, because I've had a few people say that they enjoy that category, and they enjoy the fact that I can yap but then also focus on things. So I was thinking that for this particular save, we're gonna try out a couple new things. One being that while we're building some of the bigger builds, maybe not like the little things, but I have some pretty intense builds planned. That we will try to do like the Pomodoro style of focus, where we kind of focus in and like lock in on some of these big building, and then we take like a little break and yap. I feel like that will be a really fun kind of mixture of those things. You want to yap and be productive? Let's go. That's what I'm thinking. Today it was mostly just yapping and downloading custom content and chatting and normal like hee vibes. But I've been thinking about this a lot as far as like how I want to spend stream time, how I want to spend content creation time, and when it comes to the new builds for this new save, because as I said, my spreadsheets are extensive. The spreadsheets are extensive, that's for sure. That I want to make sure like the builds get done as well as us have time to yap. So I think that could be a really fun way to do it. I haven't quite decided yet, but I'm very convinced. Very convinced. Masala, how are you? I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. How you feeling? How you doing? I'm sorry that Twitch and Discord didn't notify you. I've been trying to get better at doing my like live tweets, saying that like I'm going live, but you know, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I don't know. Love a good spreadsheet. Me too. I love a spreadsheet. I'm very, very proud of this one. I won't be showing it today, because I want to clean up some things, and I want to have some stuff where we do little surprises, you know? Like, as I said, I've been working on this since pre-TwitchCon. So I've had it hidden up my sleeve for a while. So since pre-TwitchCon, I've been working on prepping for this particular adventure. So what I didn't want to do was spoil it for you guys, because I think there's going to be a lot of fun stuff that you're not ready for. And you're not ready for the excitement. You know what I mean? Welcome back, Yimmy. Yimmy, how are you? How is Rivals? How you doing? It's good to see you. I'm still a little sticky, but I'm eating ice cream now. Ooh.
Excuse me?
Ooh.
Excuse me?
Oh,
Mommy?
sticky, not
Sorry.
sticky. I'm like,
Mommy?
did you get
Sorry.
was it a messy
Mommy?
ice cream?
Sorry.
I'm sorry
Mommy?
you're not feeling
Sorry.
well, Masala. I hope you feel better ASAP. Abs, hello, mommy. Sorry. Mommy. Sorry. Abs. Sorry. Abs, how are you? It's so good to see you. Masala, I'm sorry you're still a little sicky, and I'm sorry that I read that as sticky. I'm sorry I read that as sticky. I'll leave my own stream, I guess. Rivals meant slay, but I always play versus AI because people scare me. Gimme, I feel that so deeply. I feel like that would be me. If I could play Rivals, I'd be playing against AI and then you guys. Only the people I trust. I'm scared. It is Abs. Abs, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. Happy time zone. It's so lovely to see you. Welcome on in. So guys, I started my second anime of the year, Solo Leveling. I haven't heard of that one. Are you enjoying it, Abs? Are you enjoying it? I always slay with Moon Knight though. Okay. As you guys know, big Marvel fan, right? Like I'm hardcore Marvel. Watching people play Marvel Rivals and seeing the way that they've taken these characters, like obviously from comic books, but then into the MCU, and then also having them do these characters, like I am so blown away by this game. Like they kind of popped off. I'm very, very impressed. And Moon Knight's like obsessed. Moon Knight is so fine, right? Ugh, I love Moon Knight. I mean, and the actor, like Oscar Isaac, who plays Moon Knight in the Disney Plus series. Also besties with Pedro Pascal. Can't go wrong. Actually, speaking of Rivals, I want that new Spider-Man skin. Are they coming out with new skins as well? As like the base characters you can get? Honestly, hate crime that I can't play it. Literally, as soon I have my list of when we hit our PC goal of my like top games that I want to get first. Marvel Rivals is slowly like creeping up to the top, that's for sure. I tried to get into Star Wars and Marvel, but it isn't for me. That's totally fair, Masala. I feel like everybody has their own like everybody's entitled to their own opinion on everything, and not everybody has to like everything. I think that's what makes us all super cool and fun, is that we all can love certain things. We can share the passion of some things, but we can also deviate from it. And I think that's really, really fun. So, live your life. Razzie is getting me into Marvel. We just watched Endgame. Let's go, Yumi. Yes, I know Razzie was really excited to share some of the MCU universe stuff with you guys, with you, and I love. You can't see it. It used to be a little bit more prominent in my background. I have an Iron Man, like one of the original Iron Man suits, just like right there. He's a little out of frame. Also, guys, Daredevil Born Again trailer dropped today. I saw it, Abs. I saw it. I'm actually really excited. I'm not the biggest Daredevil fan. Like, it's not that I don't like him. It's just that I'm not like drawn to that character from the beginning. But the trailer looked really, really good, and I'm very excited about it. So I pushed some buttons yesterday and spent 312 euros. What'd you get, Masala? What'd you get? Shopping haul? Little haul? I sob cried for both Infinity War and Endgame. Same, Yumi. It's a visceral experience. The first time I watched it, I lost it. And then I remember I watched it again. The second time I watched it with Mama Melon, and we were doing like a whole chronological order watch. And I just remember like the like heaving. I would definitely suggest doing a rewatch of the Netflix show. Is it on Netflix still? I'll have to rewatch it, Abs. Have to rewatch it. No shopping haul. It's Pokemon cards singles. Fair. But honestly, I'm so proud of you. I'm glad you got yourself a little treat. You guys know I'm all in for little treats in this house. I haven't sob cried like that in ages. Like, it cut deep, right, Yimmy? Right? Like, oh my god. Honestly, Infinity War was one of those movies that I've watched now. I want to say like 7 or 8 times, and it still just like it hits so deep. The Netflix show is needed for what you see in Born Again. Okay, I will absolutely do that, Abs. Absolutely. No, I love Infinity War and Endgame together, like that whole, I mean, anything Infinity Saga is just like one of my hyperfixations, special interests, you know. Like I very much love that. Love that part of Marvel for sure. Johnny! Johnny, how are you? Happy Wednesday, happy time zone. Welcome on in, Johnny. How are you? Also, thank you for putting up with my little like random message. I messaged Johnny randomly in the middle of the night, and I was like, "Hey, Johnny, when you play The Sims, what platform do you use?" And they were freaking out. I promise you, Johnny, it's all good and dandy. Don't you worry. Johnny, how are you? It's so good to see you. Happy time zone. How was your day? Welcome on in. Welcome to Stella's tech is being crazy wacko, but we're still here to have a good time. Gang's all here. Chimmy has arrived. Chimmy has arrived. It was so good. I don't know why I never watched. I feel like Marvel is one of those things that you have to be introduced to. Because I will admit, I liked certain parts of the Infinity
Drink water,
Saga.
you dehydrated water pancakes.
Thank you for the hydration station, Abs. Don't mind if I do. I always liked some of the Marvel movies, but I didn't really get into them until, like, I was shown them. Like, I had to be kind of introduced to them. You know what I mean? And I think the experience of being introduced to something, like when your friend shows it to you, is very different than trying to watch it on your own, or just because it's popular. That's been my experience with a lot of things, for sure. Did I show you who I ran into on Rivals? Who'd you run into? Their name was Timmy? Please tell me you took a screenshot. Please tell me you took a screenshot. Hydration station. Cheers. Cheers. Drink, stretch, snack, hydrate. Also, viewer care package. Here we go. My day was okay. Super tired, not gonna lie. I don't feel like doing any dailies in my games. I just want to eat. I feel that so deeply, Chani. The nice thing about dailies is that it's a voluntary thing. Sometimes it sucks because then you don't get like things as quickly. I was really slacking actually with some of the Sims rewards this past couple times, like the cozy traditions dailies. I was really bad with. And I'm kind of sad because I missed out on a couple items I wanted, but life sometimes happens, and sometimes taking a nap is priorities. You know. But I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, Chani. I'm very excited about today and this new big build adventure that we're going to be doing in The Sims. If you haven't seen my post on socials or haven't seen it in the Discord, I am basically going to be starting the Sims world from scratch. We're going to be doing every single lot and possibly some characters as well, and creating this like magical fantasy world inspired by some of my favorite books that I've been reading now, and also from my childhood and some of your favorite books. So I'm very, very excited. I've definitely in my bookish era, you guys know I'm a big reader, and so I'm kind of excited to bring together the like reading bookish fantasy magical world into The Sims and kind of cross over two of my favorite things. Very, very excited about it. Ooh, 1 second. Just Mama Melon popping in to pass me a little message. No big deal. I need wishes, but man, I feel that, Chani. I feel that. Wakanda forever? Do you mean Chimmy forever? I love it so much. Let's see. Can you call the main character YN though with a messy bun? Yes. We absolutely can do that, Masala. That actually would be so slay. So slay. I bought new docs though. Masala, what kind? I know you were going back and forth between a couple different pairs a couple weeks ago. What kind did you end up getting? Very intrigued. I sent the Chimmy Watcher person in live stream chat. Let me see. That is so funny. I love that. Sometimes it's just like, oh, you know, serendipity. Chimmy Watcher icon. Love Love, love, love. But yeah, so I'm very excited about what we're gonna be up to today and just kind of getting into all of the sim stuff. Especially as I said at the beginning of stream, like I've been working on this for a really long time, and to kind of be able to get started and kick it off, I was supposed to do that January 1st, and then life just kept happening with OBS being rude. And
She needed cold hard proof, so I gave her some.
Paulina Marie,
She
Ranger,
had the envelope. Where you think she got it
come on in.
from?
Holy heck! Oh my goodness! Oh hi! Oh hi! Welcome on in, Common Rangers. And Ryan, hello, how are you? Welcome in, Raiders. How are you doing? How was the rest of your stream? And Cece Pixie, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. I so appreciate it. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello. It's so good to see
love
you
you.
all.
I'm just
Look
gonna
at
sit here and
these
say I love you and say
cutesy
hi and
Guesty
slay.
pesties.
And
Welcome on in.
yas.
My name is Estella. My pronouns are she, they. We play a lot of The Sims here. We're getting started on a big build for 2025 today. We are going to be doing a bookish fantasy world, starting completely from scratch. Every lot, tons of characters. It's going to be really, really fun. And we just are starting that today. I am a EA Creator Network simmer. I also play a lot of cozy indie games here, and as well as community games. It's so lovely to see you. Lynn, how are you? It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for that early squad. I hope you're doing well. Plum, tell me, how you doing? It was great. We finished up all the stuff, and now I get to go eat my leftover Thai. Let's go. If you guys don't know Plumbelina, please do go give them a follow. Literally one of the sweetest humans on the planet. One of my dear friends. An incredible simmer. And is literally like PC queen. But thank you guys so much for that raid. Raiders and Plum, of course, if you need to raid and run, totally understand. Mental and physical health always come first here. But if you'd like to hang out, we're just chatting for a little bit until we do a massive CC shop specifically for this new save. It's so lovely to see you all. Let me say hi to everybody who came in. Nani, welcome in. How are you? Sawa, please let me know if I said that correctly. Welcome in. It's so lovely to meet you. Ryan, how are you? How's your day going? It's so good to see you. Johanna, hello. How are you? It's so good to see you. I hope you've been well. I'm always lurking in your streams. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here, guys. It's so lovely to see you. Zaitora, hello. How are you? It's so good to see you. Cece, hello. Thank you so much for that follow as well. Kat, hello. Welcome on in. Lyran, please let me know how to say your username. It's so lovely to have you. Welcome on in. And good news, friends. Frosty has returned to chat. Thank goodness. We've missed Frosty Bot. So we're gonna see what Frosty has to say as well. And Mel, hello. How are you? It's so good to see you. How you doing? And Laura, oh my goodness, so many sweet friends in chat today. Kapow, hello. Welcome on in, everyone. So good to see you all. Let me see what Frosty has to say about my lovely bestie, Plumbelina here. Oh my gosh, like totally. This stream is like the ultimate Sims 4 guru. They're building all these super cute backdrops for like Valentine's Day and New Year's parties and what? And like they're also telling this totally dramatic story about vampires and engagements. It's like so entertaining. Facts on facts. Thank you so much, Frosty, for being iconic. And I'm so very happy for Frosty to be back. Welcome back, everybody. Yes, go get your food, and I love you so much, and thank you so much again for bringing your community over here. It means the absolute world to me. I'm gonna jump back to my little just chatting. Here we go. There we go. I got black docs with no yellow stitches. They were the last pair in store, so they were 80 euros. But then I got student discounts, so they were only 72 euros. Let's go, Masala. Come on, discount. I love black docs. I go back and forth if I like the ones with the yellow stitches or not. I feel like the ones with the yellow, like, accents and on the heel as well. It's a very particular vibe, which I love. I love the vibe, but I usually like just classic black. Low one's cute, Masala. Cute. Mel, how are you? It's so good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're having an amazing day. And thank you so much. My face is here. It has been a journey, that's for sure. But I love you too. It's so good to see you. Teddy says hello, Teddy. For those of you who don't know, Chani has the cutest the cutest dog named Teddy, who I'm very obsessed. Very obsessed. I know. I'm so excited that Frosty's back. If you are a streamer or any kind of content creator who uses a live chat, Frosty Bot is where it's at. Like, there's just nothing like Frosty actually working and showing up, and it's very, very exciting. He EPAF on my legs. I want a dog so badly. Honestly, the whole fire situation taught me a lot, right? But it did make me think about wanting a little dog. It really did make me think about wanting to have like a little baby to cherish. I really want a dog. They're cute and I'm breaking them in. They also don't shift when I'm walking. So this is good. That is very, very good. Very, very good. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Also, please know that we have anonymous follows. Unless you type in chat, then I will absolutely address you. But we are a big lurker-friendly community here. So
Hey, hello.
Thank you so much for that
Hello.
follow. I hope
I
you're
love
having
you.
an amazing, amazing
I'm just gonna
day.
sit here and say I love you and say hi
oh.
and slay
Oh.
and yas.
Early squad. Tony, thank you for that early squad. Wannabe botanist. I love that username. Welcome on in. It's so good to see you. I have a chihuahua named Bowie, and he is my best friend. That first of all, Bowie is a great name for a dog, in my opinion. But a little chihuahua that is so cute. So cute. Is he your only dog? Let me know. Can I see a picture of Teddy somewhere? I think send pic. Yes, send all the pics. Send all the pics of Teddy. If you guys would like to join our Discord, we do have a Discord as well, where you can share all of your furry friends. Oh my gosh, this picture. Oh my god, can you see? Can you see? Kind of. Teddy, icon, legend. Oh my gosh, so freaking cute. We also call him Piss Boy because he's bad. Honestly, I love a little piss boy. That is so funny. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. You have 3 German Shepherds and 3 cats. So many pets. That's awesome. Also, Wannabe, please let me know if you would like to be called Wannabe, Botanist, or anything else. I always try to remember everyone's preferred username, but it's lovely to have you. Welcome officially to the Star Melons. Lovely to have you. I was looking at the Taco Bell nuggets. Honestly, Teddy sometimes looks like a Taco Bell nugget, so one and the same. They look so good, honestly. We were talking about Taco Bell nuggets last stream. If you have had them, please give me your review in chat. I need to know your thoughts, feelings, and emotions about them. I've never had them, but I was very tempted to try to find them after last stream, because we were talking about it, and honestly, I'm a little scared of them. I don't know. Everyone says they're really, really good. Everyone says they're really good. So, see, Mel, I trust your opinion. Taco Bell, so good? Okay. My minion is addicted to Taco Bell nuggies. See, everybody's like, this is where it's at. This is where it's at. I need to give it a try. Okay, Wannabe, thank you so much. I will probably switch it up. I might get fancy with it. You never know. But if you do have a preference, please feel free to let me know. Also, an ad is about to start in about 45 seconds. By you guys watching ads, it unlocks 30 minutes of pre-rolls being disabled for anybody new joining us. So just letting you know that's happening. We're still getting used to the new ad schedule, so bear with me. But thank you guys so much for sitting through those ads. Helps me out a ton, and it helps you guys when you come in out a ton as well. I need to try these Taco Bell nuggets. Everyone's saying to watch. To taste them. I need to. I did watch the Pokemon video Masala. I'm very intrigued. Very intrigued. We were talking also a little bit about Pokemon games and which Pokemon game on the Switch is the best. I have been really wanting to get back into like dedicating time to Nintendo games, and I was looking at Pokemon and I don't know. So if you guys have any recommendations, feel free to send them my way. I'm always looking for recommendations of any kind of cute game, honestly. Mel, you're into them. Okay, that's good to know. See, I'm always more willing to try something, specifically a new kind of food, if it's from somebody that I trust. Somebody that's not going to lead me astray to try something nasty. I can be a little picky when it comes to food. So, If you need help with Pokemon, you can always DM me. Thank you, Masala. I so appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, I definitely want to get into some Pokemon stuff. But yeah, so today we are playing The Sims. As you guys know, I'm a big Simmer here on Twitch. Love The Sims. Have been an avid builder in my off time for a long time. But I definitely am wanting to dedicate a little bit more time to just flexing my creative muscles, essentially. And so that's kind of how this whole project came to mind, which was getting into it and trying to create something fresh from scratch. That's what we're going to be up to today. Ryan, hello, how are you? I don't know if you're caught in an ad, but hi, how are you? What'd you get for lunch? Fill me in. I feel that my partner is incredibly picky with food. He says I'm the only opinion he trusts. See, it's your partner and me, Mel. We're over there like, help us. Help. Help, please. No, I'm definitely like, I don't want to say I'm picky. I'm definitely like selective. That's the word I'm going to use. I'm selective. Where it's like, I don't like specific flavors that are like very intense. And so I'm like, if it's something calm and nice, then that's what I want. I made a cute little hummus and charcuterie plate. Let's go, Ryan. Let's go. That sounds so good, actually. See, what do you put on your little charcuterie spread? I'm very like, when I make a spread, I feel like I go for everything from the salamis to the cheeses to the vegetables. But when I'm making it just for myself, it's like literally just like the meat and the cheese. You know? Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Thank you so much for sitting through those. I really appreciate it. I hope you took that ad break. Maybe give yourself a little stretch, get some water. But yes, today we are getting into this big build. We haven't named our fantasy world yet because we're just getting started. So that is one mission that I knew I wanted to save until we were officially starting this on stream, which was coming up with a name for whatever world we're gonna create. Each already created Sims world, like Moonwood Mill, Forgotten Hollow, Windenburg, etc., is going to have a particular theme that we'll call it something else. But I feel like we need like an overarching name for this universe that we're creating. And I don't think it's going to come together right away. But that is one thing I wanted to make sure that we came up with together as a community. We might come up with a couple and then put it as a poll. There are many ways it can go. But each singular Sims world is going to have its own theme. And I've been working on this since pre-TwitchCon, so that's midsummer essentially. So basically almost 6 months. Trying to plan this out, how I wanted to have it structured so that we could have the most fun possible. And I think we're gonna have a really great time. And today is day 1 of that. So we're gonna keep yapping, but we're also gonna be doing some CC shopping. And I'm very excited about this, and I hope you guys are excited about it as well. Because this is going to be set up very differently than some of my other streams, because I really want to make sure that we are not only having so much fun, but we're actually getting to dig into some of those creative juices that I'm excited about. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you. But yes, I'm very excited. We're going to be doing some building with the Pomodoro method, starting probably next week. I'm thinking is when we're really going to dig into the meat of the building. And I'm so excited about it. We're gonna listen to some really fun themed ambiance music. We're gonna build, and I'm getting really excited, and I hope you guys are too. Stellaris, listen, the Melly Jelly Beans. That is the most iconic message to be sent in my stream. Are you serious? I'm writing it down. also my camera getting really blown out because of how excited I got, is the perfect visual representation of what my brain just did. It said, that's, wow. Real basic. Ooh, Noah salami, provolone, ched, celery cracker, and hummus. Honestly, first of all, not basic. Second of all, delicious. Oh my gosh, I love salami cheese within like something with a crunch. On the right page there, it has such a cutie ring to it. It really does. I'm writing it down. Okay. That's a really good one, Mel. That's a really good one. So each world, I don't want to spoil things for you guys, but just so you get the general picture of what I'm kind of going for. Because each world is going to have its own vibe and be very much inspired by a particular book as like a whole. So obviously, if you are a reader, you might know some of the books. Particularly if you're a book talk reader. Lots of things are going to be inspired by ACOTAR. I have a lot of stuff planned for Fourth Wing. Don't get me started. I could talk about Fourth Wing for 20 years. It's one of my favorite books right now. The third book's coming out next week, I think. And I'm a big reader, so I'm very much excited to bring those kind of fantasy world realms into it. A lot of Throne of Glass, as well as Crescent City. Some of the really popular books I want to have tied in, but I also want to go like way back to some of the classics. I want to have a Secret Garden. I want to have I have a couple ideas. Again, I don't want to like spoil anything, but I kind of want to do like a miniature Willy Wonka moment, like some of those like classic childhood stories. I have some ideas of ways to incorporate those things into this world. And I've been planning, as I said, for like 6 months. So this is going to be a whole year-long project. We're going to jump into building, as I said. Really started to get it next week. But today, we're going to CC shop. And I already have kind of my mission for today of what I'm looking to find. So, just started Fourth Wing, super excited. Mel, you're going to love it. And I think, now, don't quote me on this. But I think you're going to love it more than ACOTAR. I think you're going to love that whole experience more than ACOTAR. I'm stressing. Ryan, why are you stressing? Oh, because of the pre-order. Okay. I'm like, why? I have Onyx Storm Deluxe Limited pre-ordered, but now Target has their own exclusive limited edition too. I saw that. Honestly, I kind of like the Target edition more. I kind of like the Target edition of Onyx Storm more than the deluxe edition. Because the book itself is the same. But it's the printing and the sprayed edges. So, I don't know. Make sure to include Better Hold On Tight Spider Monkey. Yes. I do have some things up my sleeve for some Twilight sprinkled in, for sure. That's so exciting. Thank you, Wannabe. I'm really looking forward to this. I like to plan my content to the best of my ability, so as I'm live and as I'm streaming, I can just have so much fun with you guys. And since we're going to be trying out some of the Pomodoro stuff and doing it a little bit differently, I wanted to be prepared. And I'm mostly, like, I'm just feeling excited about it, honestly. And I hope you guys are feeling pumped about it, too. Sent a bunch of pics of the goofball. Thank you, Chani. Thank you. I just finished watching Arcane, and now I'm debating what world to build Arcane builds in. Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like Arcane definitely falls into, like, that kind of post-apocalyptic vibe, which could have, like, elements of Strangerville at night. Could also be Moonwood Mill a little bit if you turn off the werewolves. Could have that vibe into it. That's a good question. Did you enjoy watching Arcane? I still haven't watched it, but everybody says it was really, really good. You are getting your booty to Target at 8 a.m. Yes, Ryan. Front and center. First in line. It looks so much better. Also, Target is gonna have some limited edition, like, what's it called? Swag merch. They're gonna have their own merch, which is super cool. There's a little hat that says Wing Leader on it, and I need it. Meow. Meow. Mel, you're gonna love it. I'm honestly, when you get about like halfway through Fourth Wing, I would love an update of how you're liking it, because it is so, I really enjoyed my reading of it. Like, I felt like the pacing was really nice, and it had just the perfect amount of like intrigue for me. I don't like things where I have like my heart pounding and racing and there's all this kind of craziness. It had the perfect amount for me though. So I liked it. Did you see the ColourPop eyeshadow, the new Twilight palette or something? Yes. Oh my gosh. So ColourPop came out with a Twilight collection. I want to say like beginning of last year, maybe say spring of last year. And now they just came out with a new Moon ColourPop collection. Does that mean they're going through each movie? Because if they come out with an Eclipse or a Breaking Dawn, it's over for me. Like, I will just hand over my entire wallet. Like, give it to me now. I was thinking Ravenwood. Ooh. That also could work for Arcane. Yeah, the ghosts, though, that's always, like, a thing. Can you turn off? I haven't looked into this. Maybe you can turn off the ghosts. I know in game options for individual pack settings, if you can turn off life and death, maybe you can turn off the ghosts. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, the new Moon one, Yummy. I love your dog, Piss Boy. See, I love love Piss Boy. Let me go see Piss Boy. I need to take a peek. And also welcome to the Discord. Welcome to the Discord. Oh my gosh, Piss Boy is so iconic in his sweater. Oh my gosh, love Piss Boy. Big fan. Big fan. I'd die for Teddy. Same. Yes, all the updates. Please, please, and thank you. He might be though. Oh my gosh. For sure, setting my booty down and reading tonight. Mel, you are going to love it, and I hope you enjoy it, and I want all the updates. Like, literally, if you have a reaction to something, please feel free to, like, just DM me. DM me a reaction. If you're like, OMG, blah, blah, blah. Because it's one of those books that there are so many of those moments, in my opinion, that just being able to express it to somebody else who's already read it made the experience 10 times better as well. I'm on chapter 10 of my reread, and phew, I'm reliving the feelings. Yes, Ryan. Yes, relive them. Relive them. Bella, where the hell have you been, Loco? I love the fact that ColourPop leans into the memes. That is one of my absolute favorite things for sure. Is that ColourPop leans into the memes and has any opportunity to just be silly goofy about it, they do it. They do it for sure. Breaking Dawn and I'll break the bank like they broke the... Yummy! I can't. Yes, correct. Correct. I want to go to Washington and visit Forks for real. I'll have to try and see if there's an option to turn off ghosts. I would definitely check, because I know that there are different pack settings for, like, you can keep the werewolves in one spot. You can change the weather settings in the other. So see if they can turn off ghosts. I haven't actually looked into that yet. I've always wanted to visit Forks as well. I really want to just, like, go to one of the Twilight, like, bookshops that's up there and just buy all of the crazy Twilight merch. That's on my, like, bucket list for sure. I feel like it would heal me. It seems like a cozy trip. It 100% would. 100% would. Designated piss sweater for Christmas. I love it. I love it. I love a piss sweater. He actually has to wear diapers at my mom's house. Oh my god. Dogs and diapers, I think, are just, like, the most precious little babies ever. Okay, that's making me excited to dig in. I think you're gonna love it, Mel, honestly. Like, I feel like Fourth Wing and the way that I approached reading it, I was like, you know what? We're gonna read this and we're gonna love it. That's what everybody's saying about it. But I'm always skeptical when it comes to book talk. I'm like, is this actually going to be something that I'm going to enjoy reading, or am I just going to read it and feel like, oh, I read this because everybody else was liking it? no, it is 10 out of 10 in my opinion. As I said, perfect amount of like action to romanticy to just like beautiful, like the way that Rebecca Yarros writes, in my opinion. I've read some of her other books. It's just smooth, you know, and I'm very like very particular with my reading. So I love this piss boy sweater vibe. All right, friends, let's jump into some CC shopping. You guys know I love a good hour yap before we get into anything. I want to show you the first 2 worlds that I think we're gonna build. I have some ideas. Of what we're gonna be doing. And I think I know what our first. Yeah. I'm gonna show you the first 2 worlds that we're gonna start with. Just so you kind of get the energy that we're going for. So as we're looking for custom content, you kind of see what I'm looking for. And then also, if you guys end up finding anything in your own custom content hunts for whatever you're doing, you see something that you think would fit these vibes, either in CAS, preferably build by custom content, but if you see something in CAS that you're like, oh my gosh, this would look gorgeous for me to take photos of the Sims in this land, feel free to send them my way. We have a custom content channel in the Discord, and I'm kind of thinking I will make a little section specifically for this where we can send back and forth custom content links that we find, and I can post little pictures and stuff all in the Discord, so it's all together. But let me show you what we're working with. Also, I did a little updating of my screens. I'm sure you noticed for some of my frequent melons, if you will, how some things are laid out. Okay, we have some updates as well on the screen share. Okay, I want to know how you feel. How do we feel? It's a little cleaner, it's a little simpler. I'm trying to evolve as a streamer. Thank you for giving our sweet little bee some boba. Yes, this is one of our new additions as well. Our little pride bee. Formerly Ponzu the cat. Now we have little gay bee. We don't know what her name is yet. But thank you for giving a little boba snack. I'm trying to find a pic of him wearing a diaper. A gift to me, wannabe. A gift to me. Looks nice, TBH. Do you guys like it? Do you like it? Okay, I was nervous. I really like. It's very different for me. I've always had like a little frame around my face. Always had like lots going on, and I really wanted to keep it very simple. So, you guys are liking it, and I'm liking it. Crispy clean as Stella UI, unlike Sims 4. Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen the new Sims 4 loading screen? Have you seen this buffoonery? If you haven't updated your game yet, maybe hold on to it for a second. Listen, you guys know, big Sims fan. Thank you, Sims, as always, and the EA Creator Network for being amazing. I want to know, though, and I'm looking at this, saying this with my full chest, looking at you, the Sims team. Why? I want to know the actual reason why for the new game update loading screen. Why? I saw somebody say that it looks like Fortnite. I feel like that's correct, and I don't love that. Atrocious, right? Yes, I loaded it with the outdated menu override. That's so funny. Outdated menu override is brilliant. Everything was in Simlish for real. That's crazy. Doesn't it look like Fortnite? Like, I'm always down to give something a chance. You know? I'm down to give something a chance. What I'm not willing to do is say that I like something when I know I don't. I really don't like it. I'm sorry. I really don't like it. It's Fortnite. It's just what it is. Okay. Our first world that we're gonna work in, mostly because it's the world that I'm the most familiar with, is the Night Court. We're making Forgotten Hollow. And this is the vibe. This is the energy that I want Forgotten Hollow to exist in. I really want to make, if you've read A Court of Thorns and Roses, that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm trying to do this in a way that doesn't spoil the books also. If somebody's still wanting to read something, or is interested in it, I'm trying to not spoil anything specific. So, I am preemptive warning. If you haven't read it, this is all I'll say. This is the Night Court. There are a couple lots that I really want to pull inspiration from. One specifically is the House of Wind. It's a beautiful, beautiful house in the Court of Thorns and Roses series. That is a priority for me. And I also want to make a Valeris townhouse. Those are my two main builds that I want to make. I have a couple other ideas to use the other lots for. But those are the two that I'm like, okay, we need House of Wind. Because I feel like they make a huge part of those books, specifically in the last book. And that book changed my life. The 5th book of the ACOTAR series truly, like, altered my brain chemistry. And so I really want to pay homage to House of Wind, and then also the townhouse in the Night Court as well, in Valeris. So, this is the vibe. This is the Pinterest board. This is a hidden board. This is a hidden board. I have been so secretive about this entire thing. Just so you guys know. If you haven't read it, this is your cue to get it. Read. Yes. 100%. If you haven't read ACOTAR, I really recommend giving it a shot. I feel like it's one of those books that really got me back into reading. I took a little bit of a reading hiatus, you could say, and was basically only reading things that were like boring or news or like very serious literature, and I kind of lost the love and passion that I have had for reading until I started reading ACOTAR, and I literally read it like with in like kind of like book club-esque with Plumbelina's community. We had a conversation about wanting to do it, and we were like, let's just do it. And getting to read a story that was purely just for fun again sparked the love back into my life when it came to reading stories that were not just like, yeah, like not biographies or not news or not something that was like very serious. And I've read more since reading ACOTAR than I did like pre-ACOTAR for like 3 years. Like, so if you haven't, I highly recommend giving it a shot. Masala, do it. Just do it. They're available at libraries. You don't have to pay for them. If you want to buy them, they're available on Kindle and iPad and everywhere. Not sponsored, wish it were, but highly recommend. I lurk. I want to try and finish the season of anime I watching. No worries at all, Yumi. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. Also, which anime are you watching? Let me know. Let me know. I'm curious how this is all going to come to life as well, Mel. Honestly, I have some ideas in my head. Specifically, this image is one that really stuck out to me. As far as one of the lots in the Night Court that I want to do. Not necessarily House of Wind and not Townhouse. But this build, like this, just the shape of this feels like the Night Court and feels like Valeris to me. So I really want to do something with kind of the very like gothic peaks, but still make it cozy on the inside. That's definitely a goal of mine. I don't want to do any of this like, I don't want like dinky cabins. I want the Night Court to be grand. And something that I'm thinking of doing is kind of just for my own way of processing things. As you guys know, I have ADHD. And that's part of why I want to do the Pomodoro method while building. I think it's going to click perfectly for my little ADHD brain. But I want to split it into where one day I'm just doing the outside and one where I'm just doing the inside. It will make my brain so much happier to not try to cram both of them into one stream. So that's why this is going to take a really long time. That's why it's going to take almost a year probably to finish the world, because it's all very prolonged. So this is the vibe. You love that build. Isn't this gorgeous? Like, I don't think my build is going to be exactly copy paste. But I definitely feel like it's the vibe. It's the energy I want my builds to emit, you know? I have ADHD and I'm Sims creator and get so overwhelmed with ideas and builds, right? It's so hard to navigate it. So that's why for me, I'm like, okay, I want to be able to really enjoy this process, and I want you guys to enjoy participating with me. And I think the Pomodoro method is the way to go. That way we can listen to some vibey music, we can build, we can create, and really just enjoy our time doing it. We're not trying to like shove it all in one, you know? Libby is amazing. Yes, I highly recommend Libby. If you enjoy digital reading, now this is a very hot topic. Hot topic, I know that. Not everybody likes digital reading. I will say getting a Kindle also changed the way that I read for sure. I just read so much faster on it, and I didn't realize that until maybe my second book I read on it, where it was like, oh, I finished 2 books in the time it would take me to read half of a paper book. Not sure why. But I highly recommend a Kindle if you're looking for an e-reader. 10 out of 10 experience. But Libby is essentially like a book that you loan, I guess would be the word. Like you're going to the library, but you just loan the book through the Libby app. Wannabe, what kind of Sims creations do you like building the most? I don't want to drag a book with me all the time. I mean, I will say I've become that person where, like, even if I know I won't have time to read, I still bring my Kindle. Like, it's my emotional support Kindle. It goes with me everywhere. Like, I literally got a little crossbody purse that fits my Kindle so that I could just take it with me. And I rarely pull it out, but I have it if I need it. Yes, Mel, get a Kindle. Kindle Paperwhite changed the way that I read, honestly. It's so crazy to me to think, like, just this year, I'm on my second book this year, and it's the 15th. If that, like, and both books were like 300 pages. So no, and because also if I buy a book, it needs to remain in prestige condition, so I can't take it everywhere like I can my Kindle. Exactly. See, I feel like the physical copies of books to me have now become like trophies that I've completed the digital book. That's my opinion. I'm gonna go eat, sorry, I'm about to pass out on the couch. No apologies needed at all, Chani. Please go rest. Take care of yourself. Oh my goodness. Never, ever, ever apologize. Thank you for being here and hanging out for a little bit. It means a lot to me. I know it's so late for you. Thank you so much for hanging out. Get some rest. Have a good rest of your time zone. Let's see. I'll toss that Kindle all around and she's fun. What are you doing with the Kindle, Ryan? Where are you bringing it with you? I build realistic builds. So much alpha CC and clutter. I love interior design, so being able to create that in Sims fulfills that for me. Yes. Inspired by Harry Potter and Arcane lately, I'm trying more fantasy builds recently. I love that. That is awesome. Well, you're definitely in the right spot then for fantasy builds, because that is basically our gonna be our focus. But that is so awesome. I love realistic builds. I love creating environments for sure. That my Sims can just look cute in, for sure. Right, I love the vibes here. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Yes, I love a fantasy build, and I've been really wanting to do them more, and I just, like, I needed a catalyst, and this is the catalyst. We're doing it. Big builds, big projects, big dreams. You know what I mean? One of the things that I want to do also, specifically in the Night Court, is I want to do one of these, like, beautiful libraries. Now, again, without spoilers, in the House of Wind. There is a giant library connected to that. I feel like we'll have a room that is a library, but I want a whole library that is all Night Court vibes. That is a priority for me. Libby doesn't recognize my library? No. Apparently European libraries don't exist. Oh. Maybe Libby... I thought Libby was international. I'm wondering if there's another, like... another service that's international. I wonder. I may have a little thing that I can help you with, Masala, for Akatar specifically. I think I know a link that will help you. That is 100% good and dandy. I think I know a link. I just have to find it. Because there are ways to have books that are like at a certain point in their releases, where certain websites will get like free for loan or something, and there's a way to do that, and I think it's international as well. So I just need to find the link online. I'm invested now. Yes, Masala, like you will love it so much. Like I have to say, being able, particularly while the world is falling apart around us, being able to dedicate time to reading and escapism has honestly saved my life over the last year. And anything I can do to be able to do that with magical fantasy, I happily will do. I was a monster during high school. I read so many books. It was insane. I love that, Masala. I love hearing that. You know, like I love that people are passionate about reading, you know? Like I sound like such a middle school teacher, but I'm like, read your books. Read your books. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Thank you so much for sitting through those. I so appreciate it. Okay. So, this is the Night Court vibe. I want to do some balconies. You know, I want all of these gothic accessories. That is a priority for me. So, we're going to be doing Night Court in the Forgotten Hollow world. We're going to tear it all down. Say bye to Vladdy Daddy. R.I.P. Vladdy Daddy. We're gonna just completely, like, clear it all out. And we're gonna have House of Wind. We're gonna have the townhouse. And we're gonna have, 2 other lots, I think, or 3 other lots, that I'm gonna kind of piece together as we go. One of them will probably be a library and connected to something else. I have a couple ideas, but those are my 2 main builds with the Night Court. Then, Windenburg is going to be the trading city. This is going to be kind of like our main city center, if you want to think of it that way, where it's like each world is its own city, but then they all kind of connect at Windenburg, is my vision, my thought process. And I'm calling it the trading city because I want a bunch of tiny little shops. That's what I want. I want a blacksmith. I want a little market. I want an alchemist. Want a bunch of little pubs. I'm sorry, like, look how freaking cute this is. Hello? Like, I basically want the Willow music video in a pub. That's what I want. I inhale content. I love that. I mean, I did read so much fanfic when I was younger. Fanfic counts. I feel like a lot of the books that I currently am reading are like actual adult fanfiction. I thought I was playing Mario Kart on 100cc, but it was 150cc. It's getting too easy. Okay, Masala, flex your Mario Kart. Oh my gosh. But yes, I'm planning Windenburg because it's one of those cities or one of those worlds in The Sims that has so many buildable lots. I feel like it's gonna be the best to create little neighborhoods, but then also to have that like main kind of block on the map be tiny shops that all kind of work together. Also because there are festivals in The Sims already taking place there that it just seems like it ties it together really nicely. So that's gonna be the vibe for Windenburg. And this one isn't necessarily inspired by anything too specific. It's more just kind of taking the fantasy kind of Ren Fair vibe and putting it into place. And then kind of taking in those like touches from books. So I want to have a tea shop that's kind of inspired like cereal tea company from Akatar. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I feel like that would be really, really fun to just have like a little tea shop. I want to have a bar and a pub and like just make it like the main spot in our little fantasy world. Spill that tea, honey. Spill it. 'Cause it's piping hot in the night court, you know. So yeah, this is definitely like a mixture of things. It's not necessarily a like specific copy paste from another world that's already existing. This is very much like a, okay, we're gonna take this inspiration from this book and we're gonna take this inspiration from this book and we're gonna smush it together and there you go. That's what I thank you. I'm glad you guys are seeing the vision and you're liking what I'm thinking. And then I'm thinking Moonwood Mill. I was meaning to put these in a folder. I haven't done that yet. Moonwood Mill is going to be the Basgath. I never know if I'm saying any of the fantasy names correctly. But I'm gonna do the War College from Fourth Wing, in Moonwood Mill because of the gloomy weather. Will you have the Weaver's Cottage anywhere? Yes, Ryan. Yes, I'm so excited about this actually. Weaver's Cottage. I'm thinking to have as an annex in Glimmerbrook. I'm kind of thinking Glimmerbrook. See, here's the thing. Not my camera being like, you're too excited. I'm thinking Glimmerbrook for the Weaver's Cottage because I can really go crazy on the trees and have like the path wind and still have like, because there's that giant lot at the back of Glimmerbrook, and that way it can kind of like weave in and then it has like, there's still enough space to put something else on the lot. Because that's the big thing is like some of these big lots, it's like we don't need the whole thing to be a whole house. Like that's a bit much. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm glad you're feeling it, Ryan. I'm glad you're feeling it. But yeah, this is also the big vibe that I'm kind of going for in Moonwood Mill. I'm gonna have that be the Basgath War College. So again, sharp edges, gothic. We're gonna have the parapet, and we're gonna have like some really cool elements. I have some custom content that I've already found for the Moonwood Mill builds. I just need to make sure that they work with the new update. That's been the biggest thing is like with an update coming out yesterday and me starting this, I want to make sure everything works so my game will load. Cause like that's a big stress, right? Is trying to make sure everything functions. But I have some ideas for this, and I also really want to feature a lot, even though we're gonna use a lot of custom content as well. I do really want to feature some of the kits and expansion pack items that have come recently. You know, I was looking at the Life and Death pack, and I'm looking at the Castle Estate kit, and I'm thinking both of those take a lot of the boxes. The Crystal pack, Crystal Creations, those items take a lot of the boxes that I've been wanting. So like I feel like it comes together really nicely. I don't know. I think the vision is visioning. I hope you guys are seeing it too, and I hope you're excited about it. So, with that, I think we need to jump into some custom content hunting. If you guys find anything that falls into these categories, please send them my way. Please do. I feel like I will find a lot of cool things, but I also know that you guys will find some cute things. So if you do, post them in the Discord. As I said, I think I'm gonna do the sections. You didn't say anything about this, but yes, you're right. I do need the basket Ward college sweatshirt for next week. Thanks, Misty. You're so right, Ryan, though. You do. Does that mean I do too? Does that mean I actually need that sweater too? Does that mean I need that too? Wait, is that the one that I have literally on my throne? Is that the one I literally have on my throne that you're looking at? I'm like, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh no, I have this one. I'm like, I have the one that has the couple books on it from Etsy. I was like, whoa, hold on a second. Oh my gosh. But no, I think that means that we both need that lovely, lovely sweater. I think so. I think so. Slay. How's it going, Masala, with your Mario Kart? Tell me. Alright. So, I'm gonna hunt, I think, on Pinterest first. That usually will lead me to Sims Resource or to a Patreon. And I love hunting on Patreon. That's usually my go-to. It usually seems to be safest. And I'm more into it that way. So, I was looking for dragon tattoos, and I have not been able to find any on The Sims. I found like full Sims. I found this, which I thought was kind of an interesting thing. It's not a dragon, but it kind of gives a good vibe. Like, let's see, this could work. I haven't found what I'm like thinking of specifically, and I wish I could make custom content. But I kind of need all of these tattoos. Just because. Yeah, I'm looking for some really good back tattoos. So, if you find any, send them my way. Pop them in the Discord. Okay, this is so cute. Fairy core. They just coconut mauled? Masala! Hang in there. This bones and other stuff for clutter looks really cute. So does this flora and fauna, but I don't download anything from free gaming. Okay, I already have this arcane illusions. This forest fairy bedroom set is one of my absolute favorite. I do feel like it's very spring court vibes. So, you know, this looks cool. Look at that. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Okay. This fairy set looks super, super cute. I also don't download anything that is RAR file. Like, it just does not work for whatever reason well in my computer. So I'm always, like, having to check that. 4 out of 4 races, Grand Slam. Where's my award? Masala, congratulations! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, this I really like. These little cluttery things I think are gonna do me a lot of good. So I'm gonna just download the zip. Okay. I'm into that. These books also kind of into. Let's see them on the Sims resource. I love the gramophone too. Simcredible, you guys know I've talked about Simcredible a lot on streams, especially when I download custom content. Probably one of my all-time favorite creators. I just feel like they have a certain touch that brings together some of that alpha custom content and the like Maxis. So it's very much Maxis mix, which I really love. They just have that, they hit the spot. It hits the spot. That electric touch, exactly. Exactly. Oop, not my bitrate dropping. We got it. Got it. That electric touch. Okay. Let's see. These wall decals are super cute. I also really like whatever this is. We're gonna take a little screen breaky, but I'll be back in a tish. No worries at all, Ryan. Yes, screen break, stretch, snack, hydrate. Do what you gotta do. Thank you for being here. Thanks for lurking. I'll be here for a little while. This is beautiful. I wish this were actual custom content. Why is this not custom content? It's just beautiful. Rude. Rude. Ooh, Ruby Red. See, I love this creator. A lot of her stuff is behind the paywall. And I just can't do that with a clear conscience. Okay. I don't think I have these gothic windows yet. So, let me see if much for your patience. Okay. This links here. Download here. I love Sixum. They're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. Was this like a big... Okay, no, it's on CurseForge. Like, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, that's yeah, there are a lot of things, unfortunately, with custom content that are behind paywalls, and I always try my best to avoid supporting creators that make it behind a paywall, because there is a clause, essentially, because it's free content, that it needs to be free. But I also do appreciate the work that custom content creators put into the work. So I'm all about for like early access, paying for early access. I think absolutely, because that way then the creator gets acknowledged. But it also is like, it's pixels, let's make it free. That's my opinion. Do you ever use the vault for people who don't follow TOS? I've downloaded some things from the vault. I'm very like cautious, I think. I think I'm overly cautious about like just downloading things and kind of I'm scared of messing up my computer, essentially, because those of you who don't know, maybe somebody new joining us or just in general, I actually stream on a Mac, and I also play this game on the same Mac. So I'm working with a very condensed, small amount of space, essentially, if something goes wrong. And so I always tend to go on to err on the side of caution. So I have used the vault for certain things. Most of the time, if something is from the vault and it's something that I really want, a friend of mine will usually send it to me just to confirm that it's safe. But I do appreciate the vault's existence, because there are so many creators who put it behind a paywall, and you're not supposed to do that. So yes and no is the answer to that. Creators don't follow EA's rules 100%. So the Vault Masala is essentially a website where people have been able to share the content of creators who have tried to evade EA's rules about custom content, where if it's behind the paywall, somebody will try to post it so that people can then download it, which I think is super slay, honestly. My wholehearted opinion. I have a higher end gaming PC, and I've downloaded from there for years, and my computer is still thriving. It may sound like a plane taking off, but I'm sure it's fine. I feel that wannabe so deeply. Yeah, that's actually what the goal above my head is for. We have a PC goal going right now because there are a lot of things that my computer just really struggles doing. And I'm very grateful for the fact that she's held on as long as she has. She's still doing strong. She's a bit clunky. And for what I do, obviously, with custom content and creating sims and playing games that need some support, we've started raising money for a PC fund because this has been a long time in coming, you know? It's been a long time coming, but yeah. So, anyway. Yeah, a lot of people say, though, with Sims specifically, like, it either works really well or there's a lot of clunkiness that happens with even with a really high-end computer. Sometimes you just got to be a little extra careful. This is so cute, this greenhouse set. Oh, I love this. Love this. Yes, yes, yes. All about that. Being able to, like, piece together your own greenhouse. This creator looks kind of interesting. I kind of want to dig a little deeper. I got a Asus ROG Ally and have already maxed it with CC for Sims 3 and 4. LOL. Rip my ROG. Oh my gosh, I love that. Do you like playing Sims 3 as well? I know a lot of people are getting back into it recently. Are you a big Sims 3 player as well? Yeah, custom content and anything that, like, any kind of mod naturally it just tears your computer down. But it's worth it. It's worth it. This homestead set is really cute. Actually, this creator is really cool. I'm gonna just scroll on there. There's a little bit. There's something about it. Folklore, hello? Look at this ceremony. Okay, not ceremony. Cemetery. I can read. Cemetery? Wow, these are really well done. Wow. I'm very impressed. Even though I can't read apparently today. I'm very impressed. These are really well done. Look at these little cabin things. Okay. Storefronts. That's cool. I love Sims 3 for personal gameplay. It can't run on my PC, but I haven't tried it since they updated. It runs flawlessly on my ROG. That's amazing, Wannabe. A lot of people are really getting back into it. And the update that came out literally like yesterday or something, a lot of people are saying it's updated for newer consoles and graphics cards. So hopefully you can play it on your PC. It'd be really cool. Okay. This is really cool. Little fence. I like that. Ooh. That's cool. With the archways. Yeah, I like that. How do I know? This is part 4. Part 5? How do I know which one I can just download? I think they're a Taylor fan. Folklore, Evermore. I think they are. Is this part 4? Okay, we're downloading it. Folklore sets are amazing. I love this. Love this. Anything folklore, I'm all about. This set here, this Intarza set, we're downloading that for sure. That's gonna be beautiful for the interior. Specifically in the townhouse. I feel like this works really well for townhouse vibes. Okay. Okay. I see what we're doing here. This creator is really amazing. Shout out to Lilith's Palace. I'm gonna share the link here if any of you want to download anything from them. Waiting for the Tortured Poets Department pack to come out. Honestly, I would love if a Swiftie and a Simmer who can make custom content got together and made just like tons of Sims custom content. There is some available. Like I have the Reputation bodysuit and the Lover bodysuit in Cass. I think I also have her blue Grammy dress as a Cass option. I do have some of the vinyl covers as build by. But yeah, there are a lot of things that I would love if a custom content creator made. That would be ideal for moi. Basically, please, somewhere, Swifty and Simmers, I know you're there. I know you're there. Please do the Swifties a solid. Ooh, okay, this is the vibe. Renaissance Revival Library. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I think I also have the Bejeweled bodysuit in Cass as well. I'm pretty sure. Like I have a lot of like now that I'm thinking about it, I have a lot of Cass options for Taylor themed things. Which is really cool. You can make the whole SimWorld shimmer. Yes, I love that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me see. I think we're good on this creator because I think a lot of these are not quite the right era. However, this bedding situation where it's a frame and then a couple different mattresses, I love beds like that. They usually also work for a longer time. Learn things the hard way, I suppose. Okay. These are dragon tattoos. Okay, let's search Gothic Sims for... Start with there. Let me be like tattoo. I like a tattoo. Look at this dark academia. Ooh, that's what we want. Dark academia. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. This is Sims 4 Luxury. Let's see if it's behind a paywall. See if it's behind a paywall. These are beautiful. Download for free the millwork set. That's gonna be on CurseForge. Oh my gosh, this whole set is so cute. Typewriter is a functioning computer. What was the name of the book again? So I said a couple different ones. A Court of Thorns and Roses is the one that the Forgotten Hollow is going to be inspired by, and then Moonwood Mill is inspired by Fourth Wing. And I was talking to Mel about Fourth Wing and Ryan. They're in the Fourth Wing current experience. But yes, Fourth Wing and A Court of Thorns and Roses are the two that I think I mentioned so far. Okay, I want this entire thing. This is beautiful. Gorgeous. You left your typewriter in my apartment. Okay. Agnes. That's like a whole thing. We don't want that. First set. Complete collection. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Do we have to download all of these? Behind a paywall. This one's free, which is the millwork set, but everything else is behind a paywall. Looks like I'm going to be needing to make a little mental note. Little mental note in my head about who might have this set. Who might have this set. If it's on the vault, slash if somebody already has it. Hmm. Okay. Download the whole set in a zip. Is it here? Maybe. Visual files, filled by grouped files. Sims file share. Okay, all. I have it. I also have Ruby Red from the vault. we might need to have a nice little chat about sending some files back and forth. There's also a Telegram app for the vault, which is easier than the website. Ooh, that's good to know too. That's good to know. I definitely am a
It's not the same
Thank you so much for the subscription. Holy heck. That is so very kind of you. Welcome officially to the Submelons. I so appreciate that. Enjoy your ad-free viewing as well as emotes. Thank you so very much. I usually put watermelons in a bowl. Celebrate subscriptions, but they still haven't arrived yet. So we're doing stickers. We're doing stickers this month because my little watermelon guys aren't here yet. So let's do these little sunglasses. Sure. We're doing little sunglasses. Is Frosty not fully back with the ad recaps? I'm not sure what's going on with Frosty and the ad recaps. They have not appeared yet. I might need to reset him again, but I'm just glad that he's at least a little bit in chat. A little bit. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Thank you so much for sitting through those. Wannabe, thank you so much for that sub. I so appreciate it. You also get access to our sub perks channel in the Discord if your Discord is linked to your Twitch, where there are just some fun little bonuses as a subscriber that you get, including monthly hand-drawn wallpapers by yours truly. And I'm also going to be adding some more Kindle wallpapers. I've been trying to figure out the website that I was using before doesn't work anymore, but I've been trying to figure out how to do some more Kindle wallpapers for those of you who are my little Kindle readers. So I'm working on that. But thank you so much for that sub. I so appreciate it. Okay, so this is the all build by. Why isn't there a zip? Look how many things come into this pack. That's crazy. That's a lot of items. That's really cool though. Wait, is this everything that they've created? That's wild. If that's everything that they've done, that's a lot of custom content. I don't need all of that. I mean, I do, but you know what I mean. Person's cast. Miscellaneous build by. Okay, these are all zip folders. Country Manor. Okay, Dark Academia. Dark Academia Part 1. Here we go. There we go. I can read. I can read. We did it. Part 1. Part 2. I do. I'm gonna be honest here. You need it all. See, this is what you guys are such bad influences on me. You guys are like, you need it. You need it. And I'm like, you're right. Fine. You're right. I know. I know. Rugs and curtains? Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Yes, if just reminded me with getting another subscription, which means the absolute world to me, by the way, you guys. Anytime you subscribe, like, there's never any pressure to do so, but the fact that some of you do means a lot to me. And as always, like, whether you're here chatting or lurking, anybody who chooses to spend part of your day with me means a lot to me. But with subscriptions and our hand-drawn wallpapers, I'm always curious if you guys have like preferences on what you like our wallpapers to be, because I've just been kind of going rogue. I'll be very honest. I just draw what I end up feeling like I want to draw, which is always fine, and I'm always happy to do that. But if you guys have thoughts, requests, something that you're like, ooh, I would love to have this be a part of this. I would love to create something like monthly that I know you guys are going to enjoy. Because I've just been doing them monthly basically because I do them for myself. And I'm like, this is a fun thing to be able to share it with you. It's a little hand-drawn something from me. So yeah, if that's something that you're interested in, and you like wallpapers, let me know. I haven't seen them yet. We have quite a few. I started doing them, I think my first month was Pride Month, so June of last year. And there's been one or two. Pride Month I went a little crazy. I made a bunch of different flags and a bunch of stuff. But I've basically made one or two different wallpapers that you guys can download every month since then. So yeah, if you're looking for new phone wallpapers, there are a couple Kindle ones already in there. But I need to change the website. As I said, the EPUB converter that I was using doesn't work anymore. But once I figure that out, then you can have them on your Kindle, you can have them on your phone, your desktop, your tablet, basically anywhere you can set up a PNG as a wallpaper. I think it's kind of fun. Okay, wall decor I think I need for sure. Okay, look at these prints. So fun. Okay. Let's see what else we can do. Dark fairy tale set. Yes. Yeah. This is another amazing creator I've seen a lot recently. Lapanemona. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. But they just seem to have a lot of things that are up my street. Let's actually go see their page. Like, it looks like it's very very realistic, which I really like, and it also has, again, that seems to have that Maxis Mix vibes that I like. Like, look at that. That's so good, right? Look at the skull. Some goth Christmas. Hello? Look at that. Magical fairy tale bathroom? Witchcraft essentials? On Mod Collective. Interesting. This is a site that I've heard a lot of things about recently. I've heard quite a bit about it. Like, look at that. Like, whoa. Hello, hi Polly. I do tend to like downloading things directly through Patreon more so than using like an external site. I just find it's usually safer. But oh my goodness. I can't imagine how much work it is to make CCTBH. It is so impressive. Plumbelina makes a lot of custom content that is like you can change the swatch for, and I am so impressed. So impressed with everything that she does. The only piece of custom content that I spent a little bit of time working on or with is we have Farmelon tattoo custom content that you guys can add to your game. It's on my Patreon for free. But basically, I have my little logo tattooed onto me. And you can also have this tattoo on your Sims. And my lovely friend, Simply Steffi, who created the logo, who created like tons of amazing art for me, particularly right when I first started streaming. Like, she's been a staple in our community for a very long time. She created those tattoos for us, and watching her make them was so impressive. And like, still to this day, and this is they've been out now for like 3 years, still to this day my brain is like, that's so impressive and so incredible. Yeah, obsessed. Crystals and bones. This is literally exactly what we need as far as clutter for Night Court. Like, look at that. But yeah, custom content is a very special skill that a lot of people have, and it's amazing. I get why they want some form of payment for sure. That's why like the early access thing, I'm all for. Like, I love the idea of paying for early access. I think it's a great way to um support the creator because they clearly put in a lot of work. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Lumpa Nemona. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but pop off. Yeah, I like they clearly put in so much love and attention for their work that I'm all for them getting paid, and I love the early access. But EA has put out specific rules as far as custom content creators, and I do feel like it is important to follow those rules. That's just my personal preference. So, you know, I'm all about having the artist be paid what they're worth, and there are rules that I do think also do deserve to be followed. The Dark Fairy Tales. Okay, these are things that we hadn't downloaded yet. Prints are gorgeous. Huh. Like, what? Like, how cool is that? They should definitely reinforce the rules. I agree. I 100% agree. Fairy Grunge on CurseForge. Since I have downloaded from CurseForge a lot, I think we'll go with it. Yeah, I definitely think they should enforce the rules more. It's hard though because there are so many creators and so many different people trying to like make their claim, right? I do think it's really cool though that so many CC creators are now working directly with The Sims. There are like 4 or 5 new kits specifically coming out this year that are just made by custom content creators. And then they're also working with like streamers and other content creators, and I think that's really cool. Yeah, I think they should enforce some of their rules just a little bit. Magic potion set. Yes. Okay. This is what I like to see. Little black cats. That's adorable. Okay, now we're getting back into 2023, and I get nervous with custom content past a certain point, but I think I do need to download these crystals. Like, how cool is that? I gotta have it. Very goth bedroom set. Like, what? This creator is amazing. Wall decoration and decoration set. I don't think I need the furniture because I have a lot of things that are similar. Did you cleanse the oracle cards though? I did cleanse the oracle cards. It was a full moon, and so we set them out. They had their moment. We gave them a little judge. The oracle cards have been reset. Don't you worry. I 100% did. I was freaking out about it too. I was like, I can't forget to do this. I can't forget to cleanse the oracle cards. And I did. They were calling out. They were being aggressive, that's for sure. These are not... That's a little too far back for my comfort. 2020. I try not to go beyond 2023 when it comes to build buy, just to be safe. And with Cass, I try to stick within the last, like, 6 months. Just to be safe. Just because there's just so many things that go wrong. Okay. Thankfully, a lot of the, like, general structure that I'm going for, is mostly going to be, like, the castle kit. That is a priority of mine for sure, is to use the castle kit. So like, I'm mostly just looking for things to fill the spaces inside and out. This cathedral set. Okay. Harrigan house designs. Okay. Zip folder. Let's see what else you have. Wow. Spaces by 1D. Oh. Spaces between us. Usually we'd be listening to One Direction, but because I'm downloading things, I wanted to make sure that I didn't crash. And sometimes downloading just takes a lot of CPU. And trying to have my beautiful, gorgeous One Direction play while trying to download, it just is a disaster for all. So I thought we'd spare the crashes for today. And try try just some little lo-fi vibes. It's very soft though. I don't like, you guys can hear it. It's just soft, right? Because I hear it very, very quietly. Very quietly in my ears. Yeah, we can hear it. Okay, good. This is a beautiful fireplace. Hello. Harrigan house designs is kind of popping off. Little banner. We should have these are very night court. Otherwise, I would have told you ages ago. Thank you, Masala. You guys always have my back. I appreciate it. Alright, let's see. Pillar candlesticks. That's also really cute. Some of these are just like too perfect. Crazy. 12 Days of Yuletide. Harrigan house designs. Killing it. Absolutely killing it. This is the kind of custom content I really enjoy too, is when it looks really crisp. Like, I'm all about that. Oh my gosh. Plum, if you don't have this set already, you need it, girl. Extract. Share. Copy link. I'm just gonna save that for Plum because the P offset, it literally is black and gold with lemons. Like that. If I was ever thinking of a set that Plum needs to download, it is that. Really. Well, I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate that if a stream thing is going weird or a stream thing is going wrong, you guys always tell me in the sweetest ways, and it means a lot. Because you know, I'm just a little guy doing my best. So it means a lot that I know that you guys have my back. I always try to have things as cute, calm, and professional as I physically possibly can, but sometimes stuff is out of my hands. So I appreciate it. You're just a chill person. Thanks. Pebbles, how are you? Pebbles, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Congratulations post-surgery. I hope you're doing well. Things are going well for you. But welcome on in. Happy Wednesday, happy time zone. We're doing some CC shopping. We're doing some damage. Insert that one chill person pic. Is that the not dog in the little gray sweater with a little pink bow who's just like chill? Do we need to have a chill command and the chill person like the chill comes up? Do we need to have a chill command? We do exclamation point chill and the chill pops up. I think we might need to do that. Making a little note to do that after stream. Exclamation point chill plus chill guy meme or whatever. Chill guy meme. Pebbles, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Doing good, just resting. My arms and shoulders are sore though. Oh, I'm sure. I am sure. Are you back home now? Or are you still in hospital? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're home at least, able to get cozy. And I'm sure your arms are sore. I'm sure you're quite sore. Get yourself a little treat. I hope you can have a little treat. Also hydrate. Like, that is one thing. The thing that I've heard the most when people come out of surgeries are like, they get so dehydrated. Even if they were hooked up to, like, an IV hydration stuff, like, people just feel so dehydrated. So, push the fluids. Here, we'll take a sip of water together. Cheers. They sent me home same day. That I feel like is a pretty common occurrence with that procedure. It's either like same day or next day, usually. At least that's what I've heard. But I hope you're nice and comfortable at home. Thank you for being here. It's so good to see you. Hope we can provide you a little bit of comfort and distraction in your healing. As I said, we're doing some custom content shopping for the giant build that I have decided to take myself on this journey and take you guys along with me. Is basically tearing everything in The Sims down and starting fresh and creating a fantasy world build inspired by a bunch of different books, mostly Akatar and Fourth Wing, and taking each town or each world and turning it into a town of itself. So we're doing some custom content shopping because new project, new year, new CC, you know? I remember just casually walking to the toilet the moment I woke up from surgery, which I wasn't allowed to do. Just a chill guy, Masala. Just a chill guy. I've been drinking water and ginger ale. Good, Pebbles, good. Glad to hear it. Very glad to hear it. Okay. This creator is nice. I've downloaded a lot of, like, fixtures from them. So I think that's good. I'm gonna send this, to Plum. We downloaded that. I've been rebuilding The Sims Worlds 2 of just homes I've made. I love that, Pebbles. Love that, love that. Is there a particular style that you're going for, or just kind of like whatever you feel like building, you're just building? I definitely am leaning into that, like, fantasy world building, which I'm really enjoying. Just kind of like that aesthetic right now, so it's kind of fun to be able to actually apply it. Okay. We got quite a bit of custom content. How have some of the Gothic Revival set already? So I kind of want to go through and make sure I'm not downloading anything double. There's these nails. Super cute. Don't need Halloween. I kind of want to search. Oh, that's not how you spell it. No, we did our best, and that's what matters. They were confused as fuck. I'm sure they were like, Masala, go back to bed. Back to bed. That's so funny. I pick a new floor plan every time and imagine The Sims living there. I made a home for a music producer who has a studio in his basement. I love that, Pebbles. I love that so much. That's what I always try to do, is like picture who's actually going to be in that spot, and I try to build it for them. And I feel like it makes it so much more fun too. Then if you decide to actually play with that house, it already has like a little bit of a story to it. The way to go. Gosh, this is so cute. One on the Sims resource. This is super cute. 46 required downloads? Is this the whole bedroom? That's a lot of downloads. I don't think I can I don't think my computer can handle that. No, I don't think my computer can handle that. I don't think so. So we're just gonna keep moving on. Yeah, my computer at this point can't handle that. We have to be like smart about stuff, you know? Like, I'm not actively trying to have my computer explode prematurely, you know? We have to ease into that explosion. Oh dear. Well, I'm glad you're doing well, Pebbles. It's so lovely to see you. I hope we can provide a little bit of a cozy distraction spot for you while you're in recovery. It's so good to see you. Welcome on in. This is super cool. This alchemy laboratory set from Severinka? Severinka definitely is like spicing things up. Calling me. Nobody that I know. Nobody that I know. This is super cool. I love Severinka. Severinka is one of the first custom content creators I ever followed. Okay. Else. I think I already have this. Okay. I think we have a pretty good amount. I mean, I downloaded a lot. I'm not gonna lie, downloaded way more than I originally planned on downloading. And I'm not mad about it. So I'm thinking. Because I'm starting with kind of that gothic vibe. Wait, what's this? Oh, there's. This is so cool. Wait. Black smoke cage? That is so cool. That is such a cool idea to do. Yeah, we're downloading that for sure. I need them all. I do need them all. That is also true. That is also very true. I do need to download them all. I will say, in these builds, like, I'm going to be downloading custom content throughout the entirety of the build that I'm like, I want to be very selective, very demure, very calm, very cutesy as we get started. You know, we can always download more. We can always stretch our imagination. Can always get more. But these orbs? What? Magic. Wait, that is so cool. A spirit cake. We're downloading it. I have no self-restraint when it comes to custom content. And I understand why my computer absolutely hates me sometimes. But it's worth it. Look at this. You literally can just hang this. And I'm curious to see if it actually emits a little bit of a light. Because if it does, that is going to create some really cute pictures. I already have created a very basic version of the FMC from Fourth Wing. And I have some plans for a cast stream as part of this whole project to create the MMC and a couple of the other like background characters. So we're definitely gonna need to be downloading some more custom content for sure for those projects alongside the building, because I also know that in order to take on this kind of build, I'm gonna need to spice it up with my adult Barbies. This was my first major surgery, and when I was in the OR, I was like, this looks nothing like Grey's Anatomy. Apples. Well, I'm glad this was your first major surgery and it was voluntary. You haven't had to have like major things happen. But that is very funny and very relatable. Like going into a surgery expecting it to be like a TV show, it feels, I get that. I relate on a very deep level. I was just blind in the OR because I used contacts. Oh my gosh, Masala. That must have been terrifying. That must have been really scary. Like, just not being able to see where you're going, but knowing that you're in the OR. Scary. Also, an ad is about to start. Thank you guys so much for sitting through those. It means a lot to me. Helps me out a ton. And helps anybody new joining us in chat by unlocking 30 minutes of pre-roll ads being disabled. Thank you so much for sitting through them. I was like, it's never bright in the Grey's OR. Why is every light on? Wait, that's really wholesome, Pebbles. I love that. That's really, really wholesome. I'm a very unhinged person in general, so I was like, whatever. I was more scared of the needles compared to the sight problem. That's fair. I feel like this, for me, the sight problem plus the needles, I don't think I would be okay. I don't think I'd be okay at all. Actually trying to think, I'm like, the last scans that I've had, I had my glasses on. Like, literally the last scans that I had my glasses on. Hopefully that didn't mess with the, like, with anything. Hopefully they would have told me if that would have been a problem. Now I'm thinking about it, I'm like spiraling. I hope they would have told me if that were to have been a problem. Or should I say lack of sight? Fair, Masala. Fair. I accidentally took my glasses in because they forgot it was on me. No, Pebbles. I feel that. The amount of times I've been in places where, like, you know, they, like, a CAT scan or an MRI, where they, like, ask you to take out all your jewelry, to take out your earrings, your piercings, your rings, whatever, and I always leave my glasses on. Like, it's so awkward when they're like, you have to take those off, too. So awkward. Like, oh, do I have to? I can't see without them. But yeah, I always forget. They're a part of me. The glasses are a part of me. My eyes, exactly. I mean, I switch out my glasses. Like, the glasses I have on stream aren't the glasses that I wear in my normal outside life, except for when I'm looking on the computer, because they're, like, a very specific distance. But even that, like, just switching them out feels weird. Austin, hello, how are you? It's so good to see you. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. I'm way overdue for an eye doctor appointment. It's time. It's time. New year, new eyes is my motto. I actually have to make an eye doctor appointment as well. I think I'm gonna keep these glasses, but I think I want to change up my ones for off-camera life. I think I need a change. Austin, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope life's treating you well. I hope you're safe. What a year. What a year. But thanks for being here. It's so good to see you. I've been wearing contacts since I was 11 on a daily basis. So they're like those are your eyes now. The little puff of air for you. I hate the puff of air. Honestly, at this point, my eye doctor hates the little puff of air on behalf of me at this point, that they just don't make me do it. Like, I just can't do it. I really can't. I think the last time I did it, I scared, like, the entirety of the eye doctor office because I hit my head on the front because I jumped. And they were like, we don't need her to do that. Like, we can stop. Happy Wednesday. And well, I have a karaoke competition today. That's so fun. What you singing? What you singing? That's so fun. How are you doing, by the way, with the fires and all? We are hanging in. We are hanging in. Thankfully, we are back home and safe. We did have to evacuate on Wednesday, but thankfully we're able to be home now. Things are settling down a little bit. But you know, we're doing. we're trying to take one day at a time, you know, try to keep things positive and do our best to, you know, be grateful for the fact that we're still here to tell the tale. And yes, anybody who's been going through the fires or anybody who's been in that process of settling back into life with all of that, please take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, etc. You think these suit me? I feel like they fit my vibe. I really like these. They're very specific prescription though, like distanced to my computers, like my monitors, so I can't really wear them outside of stream, but I do really like them. Yes, we're hanging in. We're hanging in. Valid reaction. Thank you, Pebbles. Thank you. I appreciate the validation. That's for sure. But I hope you're doing well, Austin. Thank you for asking. Yeah, we're hanging in. We're one day at a timing it. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Okay. Let me see. I kind of am thinking. Let me see. I would like to have one or two more little, like, gothic furniture sets. I think that would be good. Actual furniture. We'll see if we can make that happen. And then I think I've downloaded enough. I was gonna do karaoke with some postdoc students, but they transferred unis. No, I'm sorry. I feel like I haven't done karaoke in forever, but then I realized that basically just being in the car or like just playing music at home and singing along kind of feels like my own private karaoke experience that I don't want to go pay for karaoke. Well, I'm glad you guys are okay. And I don't know how many songs I gotta sing, but I know I do well with Feeling Good by Michael Bublé. That will sound so good in your voice, Austin. That's gonna be amazing. If you take any video, I'm sure Mama Melon and I would love to hear it. I hope you have so much fun. They missed an opportunity to wear me to hear you sing in the wrong tone. Oh, Masala. No, that I feel like karaoke is a fun time, and there isn't a wrong tone when you're just having fun and being silly. Okay. What was it? I don't want to necessarily put gothic because I feel like that will only bring one certain vibe. But let's see if we do royal. Royal. Ada, welcome on in. Thank you for that first time chat. I hope you're having a lovely time zone, lovely Wednesday. Welcome on in. Also, please let me know if I said your username correctly or incorrectly. I do tend to butcher usernames and I apologize. Feel free to correct me. But welcome on in. We are currently doing some custom content shopping for a big world rebuild that I am starting next week. Okay, let's do Royal Sims 4 CC. See what happens. See what happens. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. Gorgeous. These are definitely a little bit more like rich vibes than I was thinking, but I don't hate it. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Thank you so much for sitting through those. Welcome back. Let's see. I kind of want to do, yeah, rich biatch vibes for sure. Maybe I need to do like Victorian or like a certain time period of royal rather than just royal is my search. Who is this? That is a gorgeous, gorgeous outfit. Royal bitch vibes, maybe that helps. I should search that. Wait, I wanted that jacket. Where is that jacket? Well, that's a word. Alexander McQueen's download. So what do you think I should sing? You know my voice. Ooh, good question. Let's see. I'm thinking like Michael Bublé vibes. Like that's more just like, I don't want to say crooning, but it's like a crooner vibe. Are you wanting like Broadway? You wanting like pop? What are you thinking? What's the vibe? This creator's male custom content is actually really impressive. Like, I usually don't find good male custom content ever, but I want that jacket from Pinterest. 2019? This is gonna be a mess. If they work, I will be shocked. I will be like so shocked if they work. 2019. That's wild. But I really want that jacket. This is stunning. Holy heck. Vaughn, hello. How are you? It's so good to see you. The model reminds me of the chestnuts roasting on an open fire. You're so right, Vaughn. Oh my gosh. Vaughn, how you doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy time zone. It's so good to see you. Hope you're having an amazing day. Fingers crossed these work. I don't know. I'm going to take a risk and download it. I might end up hating it, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it.
What's up? My favorite bitch.
My favorite bitch. Ryan, welcome back from the lurk. How you doing? How are your eyes doing? We were talking glasses a minute ago, and I know you took a screen break. Hope you also stretched and gave the sweet little puppy a hug. Welcome on back, Ryan. You do well with the crooner songs for sure. You want like a Hosier vibe? As long as you don't do it exactly like him, and you do it like you. Some of those songs have a good... They do well at karaoke. I'm thinking with the karaoke lens, not necessarily the, like, you performing as your own show. I'm thinking in the karaoke vibe. You know? Like, what's it called? The Whiskey Neat song? That one does really well at karaoke. Glasses. I was just thinking how I missed my glasses yesterday. Because you got LASIK, didn't you, Ryan? Or am I making that up? Is that a story that I made up in my head? I feel like you got LASIK not that long ago. You did. Okay, see? That's called memory, you guys. Okay, this is gorgeous. Crown. Gown, crown. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we're downloading it. We're going rogue. I feel like the Hosier songs, Austin, could work really well. Honestly, some of the Noah Khan stuff too would be really good. As long as, again, you did it as you doing those songs rather than you trying to imitate those songs. You know what I mean? Okay, these are going back to 2019. Am I going to risk this? I am. Respect the drip. That's what I need to do. But I can't even find that. Oh, here it is. Why is it that kind of file? Damn. I really wanted this jacket. I wrote a crown down bad at the gym. I was actually accessing Whiskey Neat once, but I don't know it well enough. Maybe I should listen to it a few times. Austin, you would pick it up like that. Give it like a good 2 or 3 listens and you'll get it. It's the same words over and over again. You got it. I believe in you. Isn't this gorgeous, Ryan? It's from 2019. And it's a RAR file, which I try to avoid because my computer just doesn't like them for some reason. But like, look at this gorgeousness. Like, these are really beautiful. This creator needs to make some new custom content. Like, ASAP. This is so specific to, like, 2019 custom content, though. Like, the poses and the way it's, like, all put together. And, like, the hair specifically. Very specific. I did take a risk and download that, what's it called? Like, dress. But I don't know. Kind of risky. Let's see what else we can find. Yeah, like, that's so beautiful. Felix Andre has a royal set? My computer is gonna hate me. Pinterest does not like to see me coming in ready for some downloading. I really don't want to scroll through all of Felix Andre right now. Why can't this link just take me to that? Don't love that. Okay, well, we won't be doing that. That's my one kind of peeve with Pinterest custom content shopping, is that sometimes the link takes you where you want it to go, and sometimes it doesn't. The bed is beautiful, isn't it, Bon? Like, oh, I would love to have that in my game, but I don't know where the link to that is. And doesn't even say what it's called to search on their Patreon either. I know. It's so annoying. That's my one peeve with Pinterest custom content shopping. But it does make it a little bit easier to, like, kind of track if I'm not downloading things right then. I can just save it to a board, which does help. See, what about this? Sim wears Prada? I don't want to download like a whole lot. This is beautiful, though. A gorgeous, gorgeous build. But I just want the bed. Are those couches? Whatever that is, I want that. Like, that's a couch. That's beautiful. Then where's Prada? Pop off. Okay. I don't want the whole lot, though. PC plus tray files included. So that means that they didn't... This is not their custom content that they made, probably. Which is fine. But it means that I can't have what I would like. This. What about this? Oh, this isn't gonna work. This is cowbelled. 22. Unless they've made all of their stuff public now, too. No. Nope. Unfortunately, Cowbuild is also a creator that paywalls their stuff pretty frequently. Unfortunately. Okay, bedroom collection. Cowbuild without a paywall? As if. I know. How stupid of me. How could I think? Aggressive Kitty sometimes has some stuff. This is beautiful, though. Cheshire bedding collection. That looks so real. That's insane. Bedroom collection is finally here. Everybody's like, where's the link? Not literally every single person. Literally, link please, link please, link please. That's so funny. Link. Ryan. Oh my gosh. I freaking threw out my lower back last night and it's still bothering me. I'm already going through a crisis, almost being 30. I did not need this. No, Austin. You have like, what's it called? Like Tiger Balm or something? Because honestly, that's the only thing for the lower back that like makes it even remotely better. I'm sorry you threw your back out. That's rough. Any kind of like additional pain right now when the world is already on fire, literally is like not needed. Not needed right now. Link please. You think you found the bed on Patreon? Bon. Oh my gosh. What a lifesaver you are. Send it to me, Rachel. Send it to me, baby. Please send it to me. If you found the bed on Patreon, I'm gonna be so impressed. Okay, why does Aggressive Kitty not want to send me the link? Link, please. I would put it... Trying to think. You can send it to... Ryan, are your DMs are open, right? As a mod? If Bond sends you the link, could you post the link in chat for me, please? I don't have the link for the one we're looking at now, but I found the other one. That's totally fine. Thank you, Bond, for finding anything. Yeah, if you can send it as a whisper to Ryan, and then Ryan can post it in chat. Because our links are only enabled for mods right now, just for extra security and safety, because the world is a crazy place. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Oh my god, you totally found it! Vaughn, you angel! Whoa! That's crazy. How? You literally, like, what? That's wild. Vaughn, you look at this. And all of the files are literally there. Bed. Will this bed make my back feel better? Probably not. You know why? Because The Sims, this is a weird thing with custom content, and I've noticed this recently. People who make custom content beds make their custom content beds so uncomfortable for your Sims that they end up with back pain. My little Sim pixels have back pain just like the real Sim pixel. It's crazy. If I had a bed like that, I'd simply never leave it. That's fair. For aesthetics, I think it would be worth the back pain, honestly. I mean, these two are having a good time in there. That's a choice. Why did they... That's a bold choice to have the two of them in there. Okay, Anna Quinn stories. Create those stories. Word. Bond, thank you so much for finding this set. I so appreciate it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna just download everything. Wall panels, ceiling. Yeah, perfect. Hair and bed. Literally the entire set. Let's see what Anna Quinn Stories is up to. Let's see if there's anything new. 5 days, so they still are creating content. All of this is behind a paywall. Girl, if I get all the way back to November and it's still behind a paywall. We're still at December. You have only a couple weeks left here. The White Throne. December 12th. If I get back to November and it's behind a paywall. November 23rd. Anna girl, I was rooting for you. We were rooting for you. I go back to December all the time. November 6th, Anna. No. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But I do like those beds. So they were unlocked. I didn't have to pay for them. Hopefully they don't ruin my entire save. Castle mini set by Suki. We know we love Suki in this house. This stuff we definitely need. Castle mini set. It looks like it's just prints and a couple rugs and some tile. Not bad. Baldur's Gate 3 paving set. I can bring Baldur's Gate into The Sims. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do at all. Okay. See, this is the kind of entryway that I really want to put in one of the Night Court builds. Like that kind of entry. This is what I want. This is the vibe. I try not to use like AI images as inspiration, but sometimes for fantasy building, it's the easiest option without having to like completely push your brain to its limit. Like this is gorgeous, but there's no way that is real. Like, and like some of these, there's no way. Like, what? But that's what I want. That's what I want for the build. See, this is 100% House of Wind library. Okay. I think we've been very productive today. We have downloaded so much custom content. I need to save this link for Plum. I'm also going to post it in chat if anybody wants it. But, oh my god, why is that so long? There we go. RIP to your mods folder. Literally RIP. Did you hear they dug up Beethoven's grave? I did not hear that, and if that's true, I'm concerned. And if it is true, that's concerning. And if it isn't, I feel like I'm the most gullible person on the planet that would fall for it. Did they actually? They what now? Literally, what? I hope not. Let him rest. Yeah, RIP to my mods folder. Actually, let me just see real quick how much damage we do. Oh my god. Okay, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. took off and they saw the music was erased. He must have been decomposing. Can we get some claps in chat for Austin? That is one of the best troll jokes I have ever had the privilege of being on the receiving end of. Big hype for you. That is so good. Yes. Bow. Take it all in. That is so funny. Brilliant. 10 out of 10. Not too much. I think this was the perfect amount for our first two worlds. But specifically for the first world for the Night Court, which is this vibe. Speaking of, my background is Valeris. So all of these things are going to come together beautifully to create the houses that are in this world. So very excited about that. Yeah, we're probably looking at a good like 2 gigs, maybe 3 gigs, maybe 3 or 4 gigs of custom content downloaded today. And I'm not mad about it. I'm actually very content. I think we were very productive in that. I think we're productive. Personal opinion. Okay. We did so much. I think we're gonna go on a little raid. That's what we're gonna go do. Let me see who's live. Don't forget that if you join us on the raid, you get extra channel points to spend in future gambling challenges, as this app is making it seem. CC for the greater good. Exactly. Let me see who's live. Also, don't forget to join the Discord. As I said, I'm going to make a little folder specifically for this big build. And in that, I'll post any links, etc. from the build as we find it. And it's also, if you find stuff for the builds, please feel free to post them in the Discord. I will make sure that links are enabled in those chats. If you see something on your own shopping and you're like, oh, this would be great for the fantasy build, please send it my way. Let me see who's live. Also join the Discord because we are going to be doing a movie night. And I'm planning on doing, what's it called? Sims giveaways for the kits. So if you're a simmer or you're just getting into the Sims and you don't have a lot of kits, the new ones, I'm going to be doing a giveaway in the Discord and the Discord only for one of them. So keep your eye out there. Let me see who we're going to go say hi to. There are a couple people on right now that I think we should go say hi to. Do we want another simmer? Or do we want to go say hi to a lovely friend that we already know? Who do we want to go say hi to? Actually, I lied. I know where we're going. I know exactly where we're going. I lied. We're going to go say hi to another simmer who's also a lovely friend. Love when two are the same. We're going to go say hi to Jess. We're going to say hi to J-Town Holla. Raid. They are an amazing content creator. Such lovely vibes. They are 18 and up, so just as a reminder, be on your best behavior, but you can let loose over there a little bit. The first message is for subscribers. Or no, the first message is for followers. The second message is for subscribers. Copy and paste those raid messages. Here is the raid. I will see you guys on Friday. We are probably going to do some community games, which I'm really looking forward to. And it's so good to see you all. Thank you guys so much for the resubs and the new subscriptions and the raids. It's been a lovely, lovely stream. And I hope you're excited about this new build project that we are going on. Don't forget to send me the link for the book. I have it in my head, Masala. I have it. I will do it right after stream. And yes, please read some books. Even if they're little fanfic books, it's worth it. Life is rough. Use it as an escapism tool. I will send the link also probably in the Discord. Make sure to follow me on socials for updates. And I will see you guys on Friday. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, be patient with yourself, be patient with others. Have an amazing rest of your day. And I will see you on over there. All right. Bye, everyone. Bye.